you get the you bring her body in and hide it under Wadsworth's bed.
Yep.
And they've given you their word. They won't tell Derek, and they start seeing what they can figure out, right? So they will kind of work on that. And then Zaris talks to you through the collar, and he says that's quite an accomplishment, Victor. He says we finally have a chance to play a little offense. He says, are you and your team ready?
Yeah. Yeah, we're ready.
Cool.
We know what we're up against now.
So he explains to you, he says, this is a great opportunity because now you've struck higher up their leadership than it ever has been before, and he wants to use this even further to your advantage. Now that you've been able to do that, he is going to send essentially like an arcane just mass destruction device. And he wants you guys to go make yourselves known at Rowan's castle, Rowan's stronghold, and, go raise a ruckus and plant this thing and get out. He says, make yourself known getting there, try to let them know what's up. He says, get in there, plant this thing. When you plant it, he says, you've got 30 minutes to get out. He says, I am going to continually reinforce that Rowan stronghold with sentinels when you plant this thing to draw more and more demons home to this hold. He says, and then this thing is going to blow when they're all there fighting the sentinels. He says, you've freed up enough, men that he says we can make this play to trade, a few more sentinels for hopefully a swath of demons, right? So he says, are you and your team in?
Yeah.
Solid. So cool. Unless there's anything else you guys want to do, like in town, essentially, I will get that kind of ready. This might be a good little kind of break time.
Yep.
And then we'll set that up.
Are we going to have to vacate the bedroom to make room for Sandy and his girlfriend, or make sure you put a sock on the door now?
Yeah. You guys are going to have to work that out.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be first of all, she's not a girlfriend. Second of all, she has her own room, so it's like, I think we're good.
Yeah.
So you thought this through?
No. That we not.
You guys you are in the front door. You've you kind of scoped things out for a few days. You picked off like little patrol groups around the area to kind of bring more and more attention. The patrol groups got more and more. You kind of hit out when you wanted to hit out, and you killed when you wanted to kill. You spent several days kind of like baiting the trap, getting them to think that, hey, we're pushing in on this territory, because those are the tactics you guys would typically kind of use, right? So more and more reinforcements are kind of drawn, and exactly like you are kind of planning to do. And you outside, the day comes, you kind of scope things out right. Sandy lines up a few snipes, takes out some guards. You kind of thin out the like the day patrol, like one time, and then you kind of just are just getting into the entrance here. And let me get some of this set up for myself here.
I wish we could have brought the head of what's his face?
Rowan.
Derek. And they're like, what? Who's that? And you're like, oh no. Oh god, no.
If we had brought the head of Rowan with us, that would have been like a huge hit.
It would have been crazy. And so there's this first little entry chamber. You've just kind of gotten in the front door, so to speak, and now there's just this kind of entryway, kind of, and walls and just the door in front of you. So
I want to do a perception check.
You guys got your squad together? Yep.
I want to do a perception check because I don't trust entryways.
Cool.
Good luck for traps.
Cool. Yep, it murders you.
I rolled a 1.
Oh, I don't have him down here. I have. I'm sorry. I gotta go get. We were at the store the other day. I got the Criddles.
Yeah.
And I got Criddles and I got Sour Patch Kids for fails.
Nice.
So
Nice.
I owe you some Criddles, and I owe you some Sour Patch.
All right.
Hang on. Let me go get. Yourself you take a heaping handful of those because A, you crit your real life chug, B, you crit your in-game reroll unreal.
Legendary.
It was a legendary action.
No. I'll eat my Sour Patch Kids.
The big ones.
Yep.
The big ones.
Everything looks safe.
All right. Yeah. Good.
You're for sure going first.
Guys, let's go. I do.
Should we also make perception?
Yeah,
I walk forward
No,
boldly.
Victor says it's cool.
I walk forward boldly without you guys even checking. I'm okay with that.
I rolled an 11.
13.
Nothing crazy. It just looks like a place this grand, like it has like a, not necessarily a foyer, but like an entrance. You're there.
Are we able to see up the walls?
It's just a big arching. Yeah. It's
No
just
slits of any kind for archery or anything?
No. You're completely inside like a building. This is just an open, like gateway arch, and then you're in here. And then this
Just
is
so I'm
the
clear,
main
this
door.
would be the front of the building, or is this the back of the building?
Front of the building.
This is the front. Okay.
Mm-hmm. The only entrance.
Yeah. Cool.
Yep.
All right. Onward.
Go for it.
I will lead the way.
Why don't you zigzag your way?
Victor boldly crawls along the wall. Nope, you guys go. This is just it is locked.
I throw my shoulder against
Just
it.
a wooden door. Cool. So strength check it for me.
I have lockpicks.
Yeah. I mean, anything.
I throw my shoulder against the door.
Literally.
9.
So you knocked. Great.
It's just you didn't hurt yourself.
Did you also say, "Honey, we're home"?
You guys have any lockpicks?
Yes. Yes.
Oh yeah. Also, I purposely kind of didn't crazy detail Bagsley stuff. If you had questions about something, let me know. I kind of think it'd be fun for him to kind of explain things if you wanted to. But you are, I guess, really you're attuned to Spike right now. But I meant to say. So if you ever got questions, let me know. I was hoping it was enough of a trade-off.
Yeah, for sure. Alright, well, I'll just try to take it.
Cool.
13.
We're not going anywhere.
Yeah. Well, guess we gotta go.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm getting hungry, so
Here's the thing. It's not impossible for you guys just to start beating down the door. But the thing is exactly. It comes at the price of there's not a whole lot of sneaking necessarily. It just is, do you guys just want to force your way and just break it down?
We'd like to sneak as much as possible because
That ship has sailed.
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
you threw your shoulder into it when we got there.
I thought the door would open when I
Right.
did that.
Cool. It could have.
Might have.
Still would have been loud.
Could have.
I
It
was
would have been a
trying
pretty
to
epic
do it
entrance.
quietly.
Okay. So,
Alright. I guess we're beating it
You
down.
just, yeah, exactly. Kind
I'll
of
shoot arrows at it.
blade and boot. You just kind of start working your way, and
And we took out the entire door.
yep,
Yay.
Nice.
break down
Turned
that
it to
door.
powder.
I used a lot of arrows.
I think my shoulder had something to do with it.
Tell you what. Can we reorganize some of this here a little bit? And
There's no blood altar up here or anything. It's just a room.
oh no,
Oh, it's an empty room, right?
yeah, this is
Nice.
perfectly empty.
Nice of you to ask.
It's got a banner.
I love that we just took 5 to 6 minutes to
Here's-
break down this door.
Since I already know we're allowed, I say, lay down your weapons.
Oh,
All of you, lay down your weapons.
yeah. I wonder what they do.
Yeah, no, they don't.
Deagle sarcastically lays down his knife.
All right.
Not you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You're funny. You're funny.
The good thing is,
I
we
try.
can funnel them.
Okay.
Alrighty. Yeah, exactly. So you guys are right here. Now I'm going to say we've kind of done this side initiative where you guys go. The only thing is that I'm going to let all three of you guys go, but I think between you and Uthal are kind of the frontliners. The cost of failed checks, as you're breaking down the door, you're going to take a few arrows from these guys to start, and then we have all three of you guys go, and then they're going to really go. So they essentially have a little bit of a surprise round since you had to brute force your way in.
Yeah, sure.
Can I quick? I should have said this before, but can I quick?
You have all three of whatever you want to have up.
Okay, I've
Yep.
got Shield of Faith on, so give myself +2 AC, which I will add on to myself now.
Colonel, what are these for?
For your hit points,
Um,
if you want to try to track them that way, if it's helpful.
Oh, okay.
The left one goes to 20,
Yeah.
so it essentially can go up to 209
That makes
hit points.
That makes sense.
I also have Divine Favor, which will give me 1d4 radiant damage when I hit somebody. So I've got
Primo.
Divine Favor and Shield of Faith on. That's all right now.
Primo stuff.
Cool.
Cool. All right. So I think a total of 4 attacks are going to come both towards you and to Uthal.
Okay, and Uthal gains my my shield bonus.
Yep.
So there's
That adds to his AC.
it's a
It makes it disadvantage.
disadvantage
Oh, yeah.
for the attackers, which is probably better than an increased AC.
It actually, I don't know. I haven't worked it out statistically, but sometimes I wonder. I think
Yeah.
it depends in certain circumstances, but
Yeah.
I think you're right. It certainly could. Okay. So first, these guys. What is your AC?
25.
1 crit and 1 hit.
So I gotta roll for my. What do I have to roll in order to keep my concentration up? Is that my spellcasting ability?
Yeah, it's Constitution. It's
Oh,
like a Constitution save. But let me tell you what. But it kind of depends on the damage. So let me do that
Okay.
real quick for you. So 24. So it's a DC 12.
Okay.
And you can add your Constitution. Well, it's just like a save.
I crit it.
Nice.
So I keep.
Hey.
I will take those
Hey,
crittles.
there's the good stuff.
It's kind of a waste of a criddle, but or a crit, but that's
No,
okay. I'll
I'm
hold
saving the spell.
That's true.
Yeah.
Keep that spell slot.
A crit is never wasted, I would
You're
argue.
right. All right.
All right, cool. So, yeah, so 24 damage and then the rating in that major check, that's cool. Now, Uthal, what is Uthal's AC?
18.
Okay, so...
Those are with disadvantage.
Of the ones that hit, I will roll them again to see if they... Okay, so only two hits. For 13. It takes 13. Whoa! Just get a couple. So they kind of, as you guys are splintering and just breaking through the door, just, they're kind of ready and a few of these arrows comes through. But then, you force your way through and you clear the way for your friends behind you.
Mm-hmm.
How do you guys want to murderate this room?
Oh man.
So as you come in and they were all ready, they're snarling at you guys, and they've always kind of had this you can, it's not too hard to get a sense of what someone's saying by the tone, of even no matter what word you use, you can kind of tell when somebody's kind of upbeat or happy or displeased with you or stuff like that. But Victor, you for the first time are kind of able to hear, you understand the meaning in their words a little bit.
Whoa.
And you hear them telling
interesting.
These one of them, this guy here seems to be kind of their leader.
Okay.
Is he kind of says something to the effect that,
Skin them alive.
these are the ones, these are the ones that have been, giving us this trouble, show them no mercy. And you kind of hear his order, and it's not, you understand that meaning, it's not in the words that you, not in your language.
So,
it kind of comes in and out.
My first thought though is, wow, we've been fighting these guys long enough that I actually understand what they're saying.
You're just, yeah.
I think I'm starting to pick up their language, guys.
Yeah.
This is weird, but that guy's the commander, so let's go for him first. So I'm gonna take my stride over that way.
Cool.
And
Nice.
Question. What does a 10-foot radius look like for me right now?
10-foot radius is 2 inches.
we have these blocks. We do have our squares. So 2 squares.
So a square is 5 foot. So a radius would be kind of 4 squares.
Okay.
If you had a point here in the middle of this cross section, it would be kind of the
Kind
4
of 4
squares.
squares.
Yeah. Well, the 10 foot, you could easily catch these 3 guys here, or maybe these 3 guys. I think there's various groups of 3 that it seems like you could catch.
Gotcha. Okay. It won't catch this 4th.
No.
Okay.
No.
That's fine.
Yeah,
I think you'd miss this.
You'd miss that guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna take some swings at this first guy here.
Yep.
And I obviously using Green Flame Blade. If I hit 11 plus 9, so 20.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's first hit, and so that's 1d8, and another d8. Can I?
Yeah. What do you need?
Hook me up with a d8.
Yep.
And a d4. Oh, and then the damage on the other guy. Gosh, I gotta start learning these.
That's right. I think the other guy that it jumps to is a D8 and then plus your modifier.
Plus my modifier.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Which was...
2?
2. Yeah. Okay. So So that's 8 damage. Well, yeah, 1d8 on the guy that I'm hitting.
Mhm.
Okay. 8, 10. It's 12 damage on the guy that I'm hitting. And 1 damage on... Oh, there isn't really anybody next to him, is there?
Is it have to be like, does it say adjacent?
Yeah.
Okay, not really. That's all right.
Okay.
But you still smoke the guy.
Right on.
The flame tries to jump to the banner,
It's
but
like-
it doesn't quite catch yet.
Okay.
Yep.
So, yeah, alright. There's attack number 1
Cool.
and attack number 2. 13.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. He's terribly close. He's not really bloody, but
Okay.
he's kind of like almost bloody.
There's you can
It's a
see the
solid
red
hit.
in the wounds that I'm
solid.
hitting.
It was
Okay.
a solid hit. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Cool. Oh, roll me your blood die.
Oh, yes.
Go.
There's a 6 in there. 8, 10.
Cool. And give me a second one. Thank you, sir.
Oh, alright.
You feel like a little bit. It's not as
Immune.
bad. It's not as bad as you remember it.
Oh.
You like it.
Alright.
Good thing I'm a vampire too.
Yeah.
Yeah, good thing we're all. Oh, thank God!
Well,
Good thing we're all vampires here.
yeah.
Nice.
I think I'm gonna do a shrapnel round.
Nice.
Is that cool? So I'm gonna play shrapnel
Yeah.
round. I think it'd be a good time.
Click.
Yeah, might as well.
Pump
I
action
need
loot.
I need us to not be bloodied going into
You guys-
anything past the first chamber.
You guys hear that?
Right.
You guys hear that
So-
power cord sound that lets you know that Sandy's about to. Yep. About to
So,
unload on these fools.
so it's a 10-foot radius.
Yep.
The creatures have to make a DC 15 dex save.
Nice.
There's damage either way, but it depends on how many dice there are.
Yep. So, one of them fails.
Okay. So I'm gonna roll it up. So let me roll the 2 that saved, and then I'll roll the 1 that fails.
Yeah, cool.
The difference of 5 die.
You can also just have it. Like if you roll the max, and then we'll just.
You want
have
me to
it.
do that?
If that's fine.
That's
with
fine.
you, yeah.
Oh, and that D4 was radiant damage, as was just the standard damage. One of the D8s was radiant damage. I don't know if you caught that or not.
Yep. Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just something to keep in mind for future as well.
Yep.
Could be good. Could be good.
That's a 5.
Alright, so there's 20,
Nice.
25, 30, 36.
Nice. You just.
So one of them is a 36, and the other 2 is what, 18.
Yeah.
So it's
nice.
36, 18, 18.
So these two on the sides super bloodied, and most of the shrapnel just shreds this guy, and he just gets plastered. Various parts of him are plastered against this back wall, and
Fantastic.
he's just shredded.
Smorgasbord. Okay.
Alright. Oh, and the spellcasting ability actually added to the D8 against the adjacent person. So you could probably take 2 damage and put it back on this guy. It wasn't to the actual attack that I did to the main guy that I hit. It's to the adjacent enemy that takes the.
Right, but I thought it didn't leap. I didn't.
It didn't leap. So yeah. So this guy, if you counted that extra 2 in there, you
Nope.
could take it back
Nope.
off.
Yep.
Okay.
Nope, we're cool.
Just want to be fair, Ronnie.
You cool, mate. You cool. I got you.
Alright. So Dangle is going to cast Spirit Guardians.
Mm-hmm.
Right now.
Nice. Yes.
And then he's going to move in like an arc
Mm-hmm.
to get to Big Bad Guy over there.
Cool. So are you wanting to end up like right on this guy here?
Yeah.
Cool.
So, like, I'm hoping to catch at least these 2 guys, and he'll be in it as well.
Yep, these 3 guys
Yeah,
will be
because
within range.
those 2 guys are super bloodied, so
Mhm.
you might be able to.
Well,
That's front.
this guy and this guy are bloodied.
Yeah, pretty hard, which is great.
You can catch the. I'm sorry, and this guy's almost kind of bloodied. So
Right.
Yeah.
That
So
cool?
catch
Sweet.
all 3 of those,
Nice.
and then that's just gonna stay up for 10 minutes.
Love it.
So, 7, 13,
Nice. 17.
17 total, and they have
Their
to
wisdom saves.
Yeah, wisdom.
Yeah. What's your DC?
16.
Okay. 2 of them make it. 1 of them does not. And I think this guy does not. So he is gone. He said 17.
Yeah.
Yeah,
17.
cool. He gets shredded as these spirits kind of swirl around. And then these guys take, so that'd be 8. So this guy here, this guy here gets shredded too, actually. And then this guy takes some damage.
Cool. This
He's
one's dead,
down,
right?
right?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
He got, yeah.
I know, I thought
Nice.
you were like,
Oh, undead demons, they stand back up!
Yeah.
Zombie demons! Oh!
They're like
such a
Weeble
brilliant.
Wobbles.
Cool. So what do we want? That's it for me. What do we want with all to do? Should we have him run up on the bloody guy or come by us?
I feel like run up on the bloody guy. Let's thin the herd as much
Well,
as
wait a
we
minute.
can.
There
though.
are 2
Oh,
bloody
Yeah.
guys.
I feel like.
Oh,
the
sorry. This guy's been hit. This guy's been bloody.
Standard
Yeah.
bearer,
he
maybe.
could, well, I don't know. I'd like him to finish somebody.
Yeah, that's
Not
true.
that he can't, but that's one less bloody that we're going to take the next round.
True.
This is our best bet for him to blow on him and him fall over.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, one less attack.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, you guys move him. Tell me where you want him to get to.
Would he be able to attack him standing here?
Oh,
Or
he's
is that too
he's
far
a
out?
whole heap of man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. They kind of get to look each other eye to eye, which Uthal is a little bit. It's a refreshing thing that he gets to look his
Stares
enemy.
enemy
He gets to stare his
on the
enemy
level.
in the eye. Yeah. Yep.
Just not the top of the
Yeah.
his head.
Yep. Instead of splitting the dome piece and getting to look inside their brains, he gets to stare them down like a man.
Nice.
Alright, so he gets plus 10 to his attack. It's going to be 18.
Oh yeah, cool.
Beautiful. 12, 16 total.
Bye bye. Wham. Now Uthal still has a little bit of movement left and a second attack, right?
Sounds good to me.
Does he have 2 attacks?
Yeah.
He has 2 attacks.
Sweet. Can he get over?
He
to
and you know what?
man over
Actually,
there?
I don't know if he has enough movement to get up the stairs,
Oh,
but
that's
he
all right.
can. But he can
Yeah, that's
sidestep
fine.
here.
So that can. Cool. So he'll definitely attack him.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
23. So 10, 13.
Nice. Cool.
Good.
That guy's bloody.
Does he have his bear, Ursula?
Yeah. She's in here. You got Hootie too, but he's kind of a
Yeah, he's not.
peripheral character unless you
He's
really
not
need him for
damaged.
something. Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, that's kind of his thing too. So throw Ursula's.
This companion has perception. Last time I
Oh,
let him roll
plus
for
8.
perception.
That's right. It's right there. The bear rolled
Ursula, what do your bare eyes see?
Next time.
Next time.
time.
Right. Assuming we survive this. Yeah. Assuming the bear and him survive this.
13.
Cool. Oh, sorry. To
2.
hit total?
Yeah.
No.
Alright.
And I
That's it
think
for them.
all her stuff is rolled up into kind of one strong attack. I think, right? Yep.
Yeah.
Okie doke.
Pretty sure. Yes.
All right. The one demon kind of fires at you, Victor,
Okay.
but
25.
nope, is not able to do it.
Ching ching.
And then the other 2. Well, actually, this one's not dead yet. I think that it turns to Uthal, and it does not.
Good.
17. Is he 17?
He's 18.
18. Okay, cool. So they both miss, And then each of these, one of them will fire at Ursula. And 24, I'm sure, but then the 15 probably doesn't.
Oh, 14 does. Yeah. 14.
15? Okay, so those two do hit. So 16 damage for Ursula. Oh, we don't have a...
Oh.
Hey,
Yeah.
You know what? I don't know.
The bear's gonna die anyway.
Yeah, I'm
Bear's gonna die.
gonna think. I'll think about it later, but I'm not gonna make Ursula take stacks of bleeding right now. And then the other one that's shooting at
shoot.
Uthal.
You know what? I didn't.
Oh, sorry, do it now.
Oh. Ah.
Dang.
That.
Yeah, that's a rough.
That
That's a rough
sucks.
go.
79.
Let's see.
They were both flying on 6 too.
Oh, were they? Oh.
And Uthal takes 16, and 2 more these obsidian black arrows streak through and just catch him in the shoulder as he's kind of facing this other demon. And that's all of them. It's back to you guys now.
He's getting beat up. He's down to 63.
Yeah, he's almost
From
half.
106. Yeah.
That's
Okay.
right.
Can I climb this without, or would I be able to make it around here to get to this guy?
For Uthal, this isn't a problem, but it's tall enough that you really need to,
Okay.
take. But you can. You're here.
Yeah.
You can get there if you want. You want to
Okay.
be on this guy?
Yeah.
Yep. Cool.
Okay. Cool. Take speed on it. Crit fail.
You just like eating candy.
I like eating candy.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
He prefers large children.
All right, that'll hit 16 plus 9.
Oh yeah.
All right. Couple of these, one of these. 8, 12, 15, and 12 of that is radiant damage.
Yep. And that one gets shredded.
Oh, and oh, seriously? Alright.
You guys are critting your blood rolls.
No.
This is great.
I'm down to 33.
Mm-hmm.
That is the end of my turn.
Nice. You don't have to act in any order, but you, sir, can move and bonus dash,
Oh yeah.
and you still have your spirit guardians
Oh yeah. That's still
up
going.
and running.
That's still going. So if I was to be next to this guy, that would. I don't think it would quite hit him, but
Yeah.
those two, right?
Well, here's the interesting thing. If you were standing like here, you would be, in the middle, easily catch them all. But I agree. If you're up here, I don't think it's enough to catch that one. And if you're... No, you know what, though? Yours is a 15-foot radius.
Yeah.
You can be on this guy, and it catches them all. I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure it does.
Cool.
Because that would be 3 inches, and these guys are not 3 inches away from you. So you want to dart over.
Yeah.
Do you like a somersault under Uthal's legs?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Cool. We'll do that. Yeah, roll up that damage then.
Uthal says, "Give him the business."
4, 6, 11. For Spirit
Oh,
Guardians.
the Spirit Guardians? Yeah. Hold that damage, because I think then it's on their... After you cast it, then it's like when their turn
When they start their turn.
Oh, and
Yeah.
their turn starts.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
But we'll hold that 11 in our hides here.
I'll try and run
But
it.
then, yeah, do you want to carve that guy?
Yes. So,
All kinds of sneak attack going on here with you,
Yeah.
Uthal and Ursula.
you know it.
Nice.
Yeah, it's going
You
to be
hit,
20.
see if you crit. It's all good. I thought with the reroll it was just about guaranteed. But...
Sounds right.
Used up all my luck. Yeah. 15.
Oh, yeah, just
17.
just plastered.
Plus 23.
Yeah, just disemboweled. In the side.
Yeah. Oh,
Yep. He's just pancaked. All right. Sandy?
Are the other two hit at all?
They are in his Spirit Guardians. The mechanic is when their turn starts.
So they will be.
So they will be. Cool.
Yeah. Yep.
So if we can just get to him, we might be able to finish one action. Yeah, like I say, Uthal take a swipe at. Well, he's going to take a swipe at both of them, right? He has two attacks.
Yeah, he can.
So yeah, let's do that.
Do you want him to from?
Yeah, might as well
here
do from down
or
there.
From here.
As well.
Down there.
If you can see him.
Yep.
Might as well.
Get him in the Achilles.
Hack and hack.
Yep.
Alright, we'll go at.
Out the left one.
Yeah.
First.
Alright.
Ooh.
He crit fails that one. Oops. Thanks, Uthal.
Yeah.
Thanks for the candy.
Candy, man. Nice.
Nice.
7, 8. 8 damage.
That's all right.
Wow.
I hope we're just saving all of our good rolls for later.
That's all right. That one's kind of
Hurt
hurt.
minion.
Uh-huh.
And then
Alright.
I think Ursula kind of ducks down, and Ursula kind of climbs up his back and just goes at the other guy.
Yeah.
She leaps at him in the air, and then does she get a hold? She get a hold of some demon neck?
16?
No, she does not.
Oh,
But she was going to, but then they kind of get locked up together as he catches her just in
She
time.
jumps over him, like too far. Uthal's just too tall. Ooh. 11 more damage for him.
Okay, so I'm going to do just a standard attack, firing an arrow. I'm doing it on the left one, far left.
Nice.
7 + 9, 16.
Oh, just not.
Missing. That's okay. So for my bonus action, I am doing Healing Word on Uthal. And I will probably end up doing. I'm trying to think. He could use a lot. So I'll end up doing it 3rd level. Your 3rd level. So can I get 2 other D4s?
Oh, weird.
Alright. So that's great, actually. So this came out at 10.
Nice.
Plus my spellcasting modifier, which is
5. Charisma? 5 + 5.
yes, +5. Yep.
Nice.
So 15 back for him.
So you can hang on to those because you might be using Healing Word quite
That's so true.
And actually, you are able to cast it higher, so I'll give you another.
Sure. Yes, thank you. Alright, cool. So that's my as far as my move, I think I'm going to change myself to this. It's going to be less line of sight for them, possible half cover, but still I'm able to see the gateway, which is really what
cool.
Which is really my
Perfect, yeah.
move out of their arrows, but see the gateway.
Yep, sweet. So they are both going to make their, and the one of them, but no, yeah. So the the one who had been damaged enough makes a check, but they still die, and the one who wasn't damaged enough fails, and they're dead too.
Nice.
They get plastered.
Good.
And
Nice.
you guys have cleared it, and
Good.
you don't see anybody. And this is an open archway; it's not a door.
Okay.
And you're not quite able to see into it yet, but we'll kind of reveal as you guys go. But yes, you have cleared out this room. What would you like to do now?
I'm going to heal myself up a bit.
Yeah, we all could use a little healing too.
Yeah,
Of course, he can heal himself.
Still pretty good.
I could use one.
That's a good.
Yeah.
Thank you. So I've got 45
Jay, you guys.
Yes.
in
I'm
my
good.
pool
Yeah,
that I
thanks.
can expend. So I'm going
that one
to
after the pizza
take
was great.
20 out of that. I'm going to take 20 and heal myself.
Nice.
Got 25 remaining.
Very cool. Does Uthal still have bleeding?
Yep.
Yeah.
Just roll them off, yep. Unless you want to heal them away.
Yeah, he's got cure wounds.
Oh, what did I take
Yeah.
any off of him when I healed him?
Oh yeah. You cast that at what? Third level?
So I think I cleared him.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Yeah, he's gonna cast cure wounds on himself. What? I don't know the mechanics of it though.
D8s plus wisdom for him.
Oh, beautiful.
So, at what level?
What did he have?
He had 106 total.
He's got 3. We'll do second level.
Cool.
Its plus is what? Did you say
Wisdom.
Plus 2.
Let's do 10 total. Alright.
Okay.
Thank you.
Are any of your heals cantrips? Right?
No.
No,
I wish.
No such thing.
there is no healing cantrip.
Didn't think so.
I have toyed around with the idea of...
It might be a little OP.
It
So
is.
you could just spam it, right?
It is, exactly. It's free,
Yeah.
because cantrips are free. Because then here's
Yeah.
the thing, when you're out of battle, what's to stop you from...
Just
the only
spamming
thing
it.
that I've thought about is, what about a cantrip that let you use one of your hit die? Like, instead of having to take a rest,
Yeah.
it only let you use one hit die. But you know how the cantrips scale? So then at 5th level you could use 2 hit die. So when you did that on a creature, they could spend their hit die. Now they're going to run out of them. You can't
Yeah.
do it for free, but it is a little bit of a kick. Not even adding any ability modifiers, just getting to roll your hit die. I have kicked around that idea because then it's not totally spammable. It's got a ceiling and it's...
Sure.
I'm not 100% sure about it, but I've toyed around with that idea. but
Interesting.
Only because I play clerics like all the time.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, we've cleared this room.
Cool, yeah.
I've healed up a little bit. You guys healed up people a little bit.
Yeah.
And
we thought we could
Xeris-
use a little bit more,
How much more?
but
30.
He's like 30 down.
Okay. Well,
Maybe we'll just cast cure wounds again.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
cool.
want to hold on to these 25 if possible.
Yeah. Okay. Just do that. Another 10.
Another-
All right.
Yeah. Or no, 11 plus 2.
It's
You're
11.
good. Yeah. I don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't want to jip you guys.
Oh yeah, 88, not 87.
Cool. And so Xeris, he is still a pretty busy man, but he directs you. He wants you to plant this thing on Rowan's throne.
You still have
Oh,
those
so we
D6s?
need to find his throne.
Yep, and this
Yeah.
device,
The bag.
when you
Yep,
plant this
perfect.
device, it's just got an innate timer.
Okay.
And it is magically
We press,
impervious. Like once it's
we
set,
press
it
a
is
button
set.
and it's set.
It's going. And it's actually not a button, it's when you stick it. It has a, there's an item in the game, Sovereign Glue, that is just glue that will magically hold forever and ever.
Wow. Okay.
And that's what this thing is. And when you stick it, when you peel and you stick this
Peel
thing,
and
like
stick.
it's just that's it.
Okay.
So I think that Xeris kind of tells you that you're looking good. The throne room's up ahead.
Okay. Which door is it? Is it this door here? Or is it straight
There's
through?
this main door here. I'm gonna play with these things and kind of make a.
A way down.
And that's not quite. But we'll have to say that works.
We get the point.
I'm not going to fill in the walls here, but this is just one room.
It's a chamber. Okay.
Yep.
I feel like we need to check this other door first before we go and drop that thing, because who knows how long it's going to take for us to destroy what's in the throne room, or to fight what's in the throne room.
Yeah, we should clear everything out first.
Yeah.
Cool, that door?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I'm not.
You go to it. So similar thing
Is it
looks
locked?
very similar to the other door. Yep, and this one's also locked.
My shoulder already kind of hurts. Do you want to try to pick it?
Yeah, let's pick it up. Or not. we
Goodness!
we won't pick any.
No picking today.
Nope.
Okay, let's just beat the shit out of it then.
You can still try to shoulder through it if you want.
I'm gonna try to use my shoulder on it.
Kick it open.
Yeah, use my strength check here.
Athletics.
Athletics would not be any better. Well, yeah, athletics. That's +3, so 16.
Cool. Yeah, you kick it open.
Ah, see? I told you guys I could do it.
Yep. You break it's a wooden door. You kind of break the wood at the lock and kick that open.
Okay. Cool.
I'm not going to fill in every door again, but this is just a room. And you see you've seen this before.
Yeah.
You've seen one of these. A lot of jagged edges. Not an arch like this scenery is modeled, but a portal.
It's the black
looking-
obsidian.
The black obsidian rings. Looks like some strange gyroscope. You know, it's rings and spheres within rings, and a lot of these runes. And some of the runes stand out to you for a second. That you don't read them in Common or Elvish or anything, but you see them
I understand.
and you see like you pick up like a few runes that are like, oh, those are forest, that's desert, there's different like geographical indications that some of the runes have on them, and there are some that you don't read them all. It's not like you can read them all fluently. The other thing is, as you scope it out, as you get closer into the room, those pools spin a bit faster, and they also seem to kind of power up this thing.
Oh.
Also, just the closer you get to it, you feel like it just kind of has some juice to it. To where when you look through this thing now, some of its parts are kind of moving and spinning, not very fast, but like you can kind of now start to see like the mechanics of it. Mm-hmm. And you get glimpses through the portal of well, tell you what, make a perception check for me.
13.
Cool. So you look through, and for like 10 seconds or so, you kind of get this, not an image, like it looks like it's there.
Oh.
Like this is a room, but then it looks like all of a sudden you're going to step through, like it looks like you're looking out a window.
Okay.
Into you're on like a snowy mountaintop.
Okay.
And then it looks like you're like in the sand dunes.
Oh.
And then you also see like a place that looks like it could very well be the material plane.
Mm-hmm.
With demons like in a village.
That's right. Okay.
So, and it doesn't get stronger and stronger. You get like a weak glimpse, you kind of see it, and it's not like, you don't feel like you have control over it necessarily either, but like you see this thing kind of, you're trying to get the engine to turn over in your car, but it's
right.
but you kind of like, this one is, you actually see,
to me for some reason.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, for some.
Yeah.
Who knows why? Who knows how?
Nothing to see here, guys. Let's go back.
Who knows how?
I'm actually curious. Also, I'm saying screw this room. There's no treasure. Well, perception check to see if there's any treasure in it.
Yeah, you want to scope out the room.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's see
bear do it.
if there's anything for us.
Make the bear.
19.
This room seems to have a singular purpose,
Okay.
and it is just to house this
The
portal.
transport device.
Yep.
Okay, I'm out. I'm curious though.
Mhm.
I want to pick up one of the swords.
Yeah, cool.
I want to see if it burns me or not.
Not really. If you feel like if you wonder if you were to hang on to this thing for too long,
Yeah.
if it would start to not feel so good anymore.
Yeah.
But it doesn't start like you pick it up and drop it, and it's like before these things would like leach blood,
Leach blood out of
through
me,
your
yeah.
skin. You're not getting that immediately.
Okay. But I don't feel empowered by it, right?
Not
See if Dangle noticed it.
particularly.
Okay. Okay.
A little bit, maybe. Not a ton. Hard to say.
Okay.
It's hard to say.
Okay. I'm nervous. Okay. Let's. I put the sword back down and be like, ow! Man, it still hurts.
Why did I do that?
My God.
Oh yeah, these things hurt.
Slow learner
Yeah,
here.
forgot about that. I thought that was a cool looking sword I just picked up, and silly me. Okay, let's go, guys. Let's go blow up a throne.
Oh.
Did you pick out a deity?
Yes.
You're not like a cleric. You're not dependent on a deity for your power.
No.
But I think it would be helpful for you to scope out and pick one out and let me know. Or if you want to make one up too, that'd be fine by me.
I thought I did, but I don't think I do.
It's fine. We can do
Her
it.
name is Oprah.
We can do it in a little bit.
I just think she's great.
My deity.
No,
I'm just kind of
have one.
spiritual, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
You're not religious. He's spiritual.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, do you go up?
Yeah.
This also looks very similar to, you saw a very similar, like, throne chamber in Catalina's stronghold.
Again, I'm feeling curious. I'm gonna sit on the throne.
Yeah, cool.
Oh, and I go up on the
That's your
the
next
night
move?
side.
That's your move right now? How many moves have you had?
Well, you guys are out of combat.
Yeah.
Do you want to do
Do
something?
you want to do something?
No. No, go ahead. No, you know what? I take it back. This is very wise. Very wise of you.
I go up the dark side though.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be
That
enshrouded,
sounds
right?
That sounds like you.
Sorry, which are you going up?
The moon side, I think this is, right?
You go up the moon side and you stay.
And all of a sudden you get like long
You stay the
locks
same.
of flowing
You don't-
hair.
I stay the same.
You're like,
Okay.
Sailor Moon! No!
Is that cool?
Yes, yeah, it's good for now.
Okay.
I'm going to be nonchalant about how I chose my path. By the way.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm not really showing them. I sit on the throne.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Cool. And you.
Are you guys freaking out? What's wrong?
Yeah.
It's everything's fine.
My arrows are pointed right at you.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
You.
You're like doing erratic things that like Sandy does not trust
Yeah.
or feel are very like wise in any manner.
You do feel juiced sitting in this thing.
I feel juiced.
You feel juiced. It feels right. You're in control. You are in control of Victor.
Okay.
It's not that you.
It's not like I'm getting this bloodlust
No.
that's going to make
No.
me turn Satanized
No,
and
but-
kill my team, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
I just feel energized by it. Am I healed up more? Or
Are you missing hit points?
I am.
How many are you missing?
I'm missing 30.
30. You've got 15 back.
Oh,
And you hear like
nothing weird here?
and you get you kind of like you're in that dream state in a heartbeat.
Okay.
Again,
Yeah.
of like the things that you've been
Having
seeing.
visions and
And you hear, you see your unfamiliar relatives.
Okay.
And they're speaking to you in this abyssal that you're kind of you get more of it now.
Yeah.
Like, and there's parts of their speech that kind of come in and out, but you hear them telling you that you could be the key, and that they kind of it'd be hard to like to say it and leave out the words, so I think it'd be easier to say like kind of what you glean.
Yeah.
They're kind of like you get the impression like through like bits and pieces of words that they're kind of like trying to welcome you back.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
just a second.
Don't be.
do we really have to blow this place up? I mean, this chair is pretty badass, right?
Yeah.
It's a nice throne.
It's a nice throne.
Have Wolfall take it out before we blow it up.
We could just set the charger
We
right
could do
now
that.
while he's still here. And just go.
Yeah, Dangle doesn't realize any of this is happening. He failed his perception roll. So.
Here, I want you to take one of those, and I think you want four.
Yeah, I need one. Just in case I have to shoot our leader.
Dangle's having dice envy right now. D24s.
Yeah.
Those are gnarly. They're gnarly.
Yeah, dice at me. It's a Freudian theory. So I don't think you or Victor are stupid. You kind of glean like what's going on,
Okay.
and
I'm gonna walk.
you don't know how long. You don't know how long this is gonna last. But
Okay.
like,
I feel like I've had enough. I don't want to see it
yeah,
anymore.
you feel cool. It's
Yeah.
not like you. It's not like the ring is calling to you.
Right. Sure.
But when you sit in this throne, especially when you sink into it,
yeah.
you feel satiated, like with your craving for ultra
Yeah.
rare red meat. You feel good. So for your attacks and your strength ability checks,
Uh-huh.
I want you to use that,
Oh. Okay.
and you still crit on 20.
Okay. Oh.
You're not sure how long it'll last, but you feel kind of juiced right now.
Okay.
Wait, does he crit anywhere between 20 and 24?
You guys sure
That's
I can't
awesome.
bring this chair with me?
I want to go sit on that chair.
Do you sit in the chair?
Sure.
Dude, come up here and try this thing out.
All right.
Yeah.
Dangle jumps right up there.
Cool.
He has to jump kind of high because
am
it looks like a
not
high throne.
sitting. Let me be clear as day.
It doesn't hurt you. It doesn't juice you either.
You-
It
it's plushy though, right? You,
It doesn't feel good. Like you get.
Kind of plushy.
So when you've picked up a blade before, I think, right? Have you?
yeah.
Have you?
Wait, have I? I don't remember. I'm sure.
I want to say I think you all.
I know you did.
You
I've been
have.
bitten.
I think you're the only one who hasn't. No, you did.
You picked
you
it.
did.
You picked
go
up
for
to
it.
shove it on.
I grabbed a
Yep.
blade and I took damage because I was trying to barricade the door.
Yes.
I did.
I believe
at,
you did. I believe
yeah.
everybody has.
At the manor that we broke into.
Exactly. Yes, that's right. Yes, if nothing else. In the same way that, like, when that happened, you kind of got that metallic, like, taste on your tongue. Like, you kind of are getting that same kind of sensation here, but you're not getting blood wicked out of you. But so you're not taking any damage, but it doesn't feel entirely pleasant either.
It's not as great as what you made it out to be, man.
I just thought it was amazing, to be honest. Maybe it just, I don't know. Let's bring it with us, though. What do you think?
You want?
Xeris comes
I'm not
over to
gonna
your
carry
collar
it.
and he says, "You're in the throne room. Plant it."
Can we bring the throne with us?
That's a hard no.
Okay. Okay. You got it, Chief. We're not gonna bring
Why
it.
would you want to bring?
It's beautiful. Look at it.
Craftsmanship.
We could
really
break it
appreciate
down. We could break it down.
He says,
for its
"Blow
part."
it. That's an order.
Okay.
Cool. And
And I start booking it.
you've got like
But I go down this way and step on that pad.
cool. You're shadowed.
I'm shadowed. Everything. Okay.
Yep. And this thing, I'd like to say that it. Maybe I should wait for when Jake gets back.
Yeah, Dave will get down too.
The chair swallows you alive.
Oh man, I'm having mixed feelings about this.
I love you guys. I think this is
Oh,
great.
Man, mixed feelings.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool, but it's mixed.
So how much of this do we know?
You guys,
Sandy.
you guys don't know
Don't know.
anything
If
about
you-
my connection to it.
I would if you're wanting to make, you should do it when Jay gets back. But if you're wanting to make a perception roll, if the player Rob wants to make a perception roll to see if
I already did
Jangle
that.
picks
He rolled
up on
a
this.
4, so
Oh, to pick up on it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No.
Okay. You don't know anything about my familial connection to it for sure. Like,
I was gonna say because you
I
have
never said anything
purposely
about my
you didn't
last
tell
name.
Wadsworth. You didn't
Yep.
do any of that.
never said anything about the Losorian name.
So
Yeah.
we paused because we didn't want to
Yep, my
do too
bad.
much while you're gone. It's all right. So Xeris told him to stick it. He's planted this device.
It is
So-
planted.
Yep,
30-minute timer.
planted.
We got 30
Where
minutes.
did we
to-
plant it?
Like right at the foot of the throne.
Yeah,
For the
just
throne?
on.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's got like a. They don't have digital clocks here,
Right.
but it has. I imagine it has some kind of like magical
Like
timer.
sand, like
Yeah, it blocks.
yeah, the hourglass.
yeah.
I imagine it's some kind of like illusion magic that maybe has like certain rings that are spinning down, and maybe there's like a set of rings, and one ring, the outside ring, is slowly spinning down, and then when it's so there's a mechanism for you to kind of eyeball like what the time is, but it's not like a clock
There's a
ticking.
penny that just starts like going.
Yeah, there's a penny that starts going around. That's right, but it goes really slow. Yeah.
All right, let's get out of here, guys.
Cool. So good. That's planted, and you want to be shadowed.
Yes.
All right. Cool. As you are coming now,
I don't know. Do they notice that I get shadowed?
oh, it's obvious.
It's obvious?
We
Okay.
could.
Yeah,
I
We've
remember.
seen that stuff before.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
that's
have
true.
visibility to the squares that you had to go up.
Yeah.
Okay.
At least
I'm not
we did
gonna say
previously.
anything about it. If you guys want to ask me about it, I'll speak back to you about it. But
Yeah. I think
I can't
Uthal-
talk right now. I need to control my breathing to make sure that I'm aiming at your head.
okay.
So
Okay.
Uthal has stuck with
Dave was
you,
oblivious.
You okay?
and the minute that everybody's kind of funneling into this one doorway, Uthal immediately just kind of turns his back, and Ursula, they're kind of like back to back with you, and he just says, "I'll watch the entrance, comrade." Did you? This is a decent bit of time here. Is there anything that Sandy has been doing except
Oh,
freak out?
I do feel like unless I need to roll for it, I don't know, but I do feel like Sandy's been just observing
Yeah.
your like way out of character habits. Meaning, like as the leader, usually there's some kind of direction or there's a plan, and you literally just went like
I was just
a
darting
little
around doing my own
schoolgirl.
thing.
Yeah, just like I'm in a fort. I'm in. There's
sword.
right. I'm picking daisies.
Yeah. I would say
I just feel like
I would say-
I feel like Sandy's very very much like this isn't
I'm gonna have you roll for it.
a good like
something like him going into shadow. You see it,
Sure.
but some of the stuff it's like when he sits on the throne. How do you see him feel. You know, that's something I would say roll
Right.
for it. Let's see.
Because what I could see, like you say, when he like lounged in it, you know, it's like this
Any
is
kind of
the
look of
enemy. Why is
satisfaction on
he
my face,
settling in like
Yeah.
I'm about to have like movie theater popcorn?
We're gonna have tea and crumpets.
right. It's like yeah. It's an 18. So
Yeah.
I feel like Sandy's been very in tune this whole time. I'm gonna call it erratic behavior.
So-
where it's like very just like because he broke from our party
Most
just to go
importantly-
running on his own, and it's like okay.
Most importantly,
Way up
especially
here.
with that good of a check, you see, like, yeah, something's different, but more than that, I'd say that your check makes Sandy, in a way, feel a little more at ease, because it's clear to you that, like, yeah, he's like looking into something, but this is still Victor.
He's in control
He
of
is
it.
Victor. He is
Okay.
not like like, you know, out of his mind or anything.
Right.
Like the way that he, if you talk to him or say anything, the way he responds to you, it's not like he's like, oh, what?
Right.
You know, he's not. It's nothing like that weird. But something is. He's behaving differently, but
Yes.
it's almost like that high of a check actually helps you feel a little better than you did.
Fair enough. So I
Initially.
do trust him.
You can see that I'm
Yes.
going about it in a real way. Like, I'm not haphazardly
Um,
checking things.
yeah,
I wish
exactly.
I'd have had a lower check. I'd rather question your judgment.
Yeah, there is a certain intentionality to
Yeah.
what he seems to be doing
Fair.
that makes you feel a little bit
Fair.
more at ease.
Fair.
Yeah.
I also want to do a quick perception check to see if there's any family relics.
You know
Yeah.
we planted the bomb, right? Did anybody tell him? Does he know?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
taking one last look. I'm taking one last look,
For family
and
relics?
it's a 6.
Okay. One thing that you do see,
We should just leave,
maybe in
guys.
in some of the statue work,
Dang it!
one of
Family.
the things
I don't-
that you
Family relic! That penny is still circling, fellas!
it's not a glorious role, but it's so prevalent in this room that you pick up on it. On the amulets, on some of their insignia on their garments, even though these are statues, there's an emblem that it shares characteristics with your family crest. It is not your family crest,
Okay,
but you start to go like,
there's some key
wait,
similarities.
there's some elements to it that you, and it's almost like now you also remember it in Catalina's place
Okay.
too, but you didn't really see it then
Right.
either.
I picture like if there were a rose on my crest, the thorns would be more pronounced on this crest.
Something of that,
Like
yeah,
very
absolutely.
like much
Yep.
longer and curled thorns versus just small
Yep.
thorns or something like that.
Yeah, some sharing some elements and some
10
symbolism.
minutes remaining.
Love it.
I don't know, like, I don't when do we get nervous? At what minute mark do I need to...
When the
Listen, we don't know what kind of explosion this is going to be, or if it hurts
I'm
us.
gonna need some more of those dice back for when.
Right.
Hang on to them for now.
Right,
But I'm gonna
right.
need them. I'm gonna need them back. in a
Yeah,
little bit.
right, for the explosion.
Okay, and now I say,
Oh.
okay, let's book it.
Okay. Was there anything else you wanted to do with your roll?
No, I don't know. Nothing else I can really think of.
Okay, you're cool.
I think for the most part, I was...
it's enough time, but
I
I,
wasn't
wanted to
gonna
come back
roll.
and visit with
I
you.
wasn't gonna roll for it, but Rob rolled on it,
Yep.
and so then I was like, I
Yeah.
probably should roll to
Yep.
know what I was supposed to know, my character was supposed to know.
Cool.
So yeah, no, that's good. Like I feel comfortable that the three of us are in some kind of vantage point of, you know. I will say this with my perception roll. Can I perceive something else?
Yeah.
It's not related to him.
Mm-hmm.
Can I ask it?
Yes.
So just by Sandy being paranoid bard
Yes.
that he is, it's really odd that no one was in the throne room.
Mm-hmm.
And like Sandy feels really uneasy about where we are in this moment in our lives. Couldn't care less that the bomb has been planted.
Oh, yeah, you're good.
Like Sandy really could care less if the bomb is planted. In actuality, Sandy's concerned that we aren't actually out of the building
I'll let him out if he's pawing at the door.
because it's like
I hear you.
because I kind of asked, hey, what entrance are we coming in? And you had mentioned we're coming in the only exit also.
Yeah.
So like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well,
So I feel like
we
Sandy
killed
is.
Rowan, so he would be
I would
normally
say-
sitting on the throne,
I
right?
would,
Yeah, but-
I'd actually call what you're describing an insight check.
Yeah.
So I believe it's an intelligence check, but roll it up for me.
Roll it.
And if you're not skilled in it, you are still jack of all trades.
This is true. It's an 8.
Plus, you at least.
My intelligence is +0.
So +2 because half.
Oh yeah,
your
+2.
proficiency. So
That's
10.
right. That's right.
So that thought comes to your mind,
Yeah.
but then you also think to yourself, "This is Rowan's throne.
Right.
You're not expecting to find Rowan on this throne ever again."
Right. But the fact that there were guardians here means that this isn't an abandoned place. We also know that the portal is alive and well, more so than the other portals that we've stumbled across, which means that there's still some activity. This
Yeah.
isn't this
No.
this isn't an
It's
abandoned.
different. Yeah, it's different. And I will say, like, to the point, yeah, like you. I'm gonna say this to address two separate things. You kind of go, "Oh yeah," but was I expecting to find Rowan on this throne? But then you also kind of go, "Yeah, but it is a little."
They were guarding something, or
They're here.
yeah.
They're here. This is sorry. Does this help you out? This is a much more active location than Catalina's, but in general, you kind of also been scoping it out for a while. There's a lot more administrative capacity here, and Catalina's place. She was out more. Like she's out doing more fighting. He's signing more checks. Like it just is
Sure.
the way that they,
Yeah.
the both of their personalities and things.
That makes sense.
She's a little bit more of like the field general. He's a little bit more of the, maybe not bureaucrat, but
Sure.
architect, engineer.
Sure. Okay.
So cool.
Well, I guess that's good.
But you aren't able to hear. It's not. Oh no, that is actually everybody give me perception checks.
Including the bear.
Use your enhanced die for this one
Okay.
and roll it with advantage, please.
16.
Cool.
Oh, wait, with, what was it?
Perception.
Perception? Like 18.
I'm right around 10.
Got a 13.
Cool.
Bell's a 15.
What about the bear?
The bear's a 21.
Bear's 21. Yeah.
Yeah.
The +4.
So you hear the bear kind of like almost like a dog, maybe perk up her ears and turn to this wall. And I think maybe Uthal is out here.
And then she flung
And the
poo at it.
bear, the bear turns to the wall second. I don't think Sandy hears anything,
Nope. Sandy
but
does not.
you hear, how can I describe this? Like, almost like you're just kind of out in a big field, and you hear like a ways off in the field, like this guttural abyssal. Right? You don't hear it from behind a door or anything. You hear it like in this direction, but you hear it the way that you would hear it like somebody off in the distance, like out
Like
in
a
the
big open space.
field.
where
Yeah,
there's
exactly.
nothing-
Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Kind
like
of
it's far away, but not behind.
not
the door.
muffled, but just a little bit of distance to it. You hear the noises, but you hear them say,
Intelligibly.
yeah, you hear them intelligibly, and you hear the voice say, like, I heard it too. You stay with the prisoner. I'll check. And then you hear like a thunk of like somebody punching a potato sack.
Crap.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Ready your weapons, friends.
it has your attention.